Hey crossword fans! Today we're going to be solving the New York Times crossword for Saturday, November 4th, 2023. Alright, let's get started. One across, sources of wisdom. It's not sages. Squirm. I think there's a lot of options here. Secret code, and this is wordplay, so it's not going to be about some kind of code that a spy uses. Secret code. Isn't Secret a brand of deodorant? Secret code. Is it about a UPC? Huh. I wonder. Blackjack starter. What would you start blackjack with? Isn't it just a deal? Huh. Pluck. Okay, so this is kind of moxie, right? That would actually fit. I wonder if that's a good answer. Let's see if this makes sense on the acrosses. To be overseas. More wordplay, so it's not about taking a trip overseas. It's got to be the word for to be in a different language. So maybe it could be être. That's to be in French. Okay. Acute or the opposite of acute? Well, acute can mean kind of intense and immediate. It can also mean an angle that's smaller than 90 degrees. Huh. What are they talking about here? I wonder if this X is right. Run down. This could be about something being shabby. It could also be about chasing something down. It has a hyphen in it though, so this feels like it has to be an adjective. Touch. It's not a but, that doesn't fit. Secret code. Blackjack starter. Lemon or orange? Well, it's not citrus. Lemon or orange. They're not just talking about a hue, are they? Nurse. That could be sip if you're talking about nursing a drink. Huh. Sources of wisdom. Man, we might have to try and build back into this corner. Threaten. Oof. There's so many options here. Acute. Yeah, let's come back to this corner. Fear is blank. So are regrets. Marilyn Monroe. Huh. What would she have said about fear? So are regrets. Moves. That's another very ambiguous clue. They get under one's skin informally. It's not peeves. Not again, an equivalent phrase. What would be a good equivalent here? It's not gasp. Member of a grand trio. More wordplay. A grand trio. I wonder if they're talking about something in the number 1000, because a grand is 1,000, right? There would be 3 zeros in a grand, but 0 is way too short. Canine relative. Are we talking about dogs or are we talking about teeth? I guess it could be a molar or an incisor. War historians tally. War historians. It's not battles. Appropriate word found scrambled in pedantic. Oh my god. Scrambled? Appropriate. Huh. I don't know. Minced oath. Well, would it be an example of a minced oath? Like, darn or drat. Never seen title character. That seems like it should be Godot. Waiting for Godot. So, is it Gosh? I guess maybe it could be. Performances most likely to cause sweaty palms. Performances? Is it talking about solos? Are they talking about rock climbing, like free solo climbing? Huh. Title woman in a Beatles song. Isn't there a song about Sadie? Is this solos? Sweaty palms. Is it about rock climbing, or is it just about getting nervous when you have a solo in a musical performance? I'm not sure. A grand trio. War historians tally. Oof, this is tricky. Slow simmered stew of Northwest Africa. I have no idea. Island home of Odysseus. Where was Odysseus from? I want to say it was Ithaca. I think that's right. Huh. They get under one's skin. It's not knits, is it? Not again. Ugh? I think that makes sense. Fear is what? Man, we're gonna need a lot of help here. Moves. That could be stirs. Is it fear is stupid? I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it is. Is this tats? Tattoos literally get under your skin. That is so sneaky. This stew. I'm not sure if I've seen this before. A grand trio. It seems like it's going to be about a piano, right? A grand piano? What would be a trio in a piano? It wouldn't be a piano key. There's more than 3 keys. It would make sense if it was one of the pedals. There's only 3 pedals, right? Huh. I don't know. Okay, so maybe this is an incisor. Nice, it is about teeth. This has got to be deaths, right? Hey, look at this. We have knit over here. Pedantic. Oh yeah, because you're picking knits if you're pedantic. Wow. I guess it has to be solos. So, what is this? I have no idea. One ponying up for a deal. More wordplay. So it's not about paying for a deal. There has to be a literal pony involved somehow. Huh. Ponying up for a deal. Maybe it's a horse trader. That is so tricky. A grand trio. Huh. Certain rocket engine. Rocket engine. Huh. I'm not sure what they're talking about here. Winner of 2 consecutive Best Actor Oscars. Well, I'm sure we've heard this name before. I don't know who this is off of the top of my head. Ride 'em Cowboy. And this is an exclamation mark clue, so we need something a cowboy would literally ride. It can't be horses, right? We have horse right here. What would a cowboy ride? Ride 'em Cowboy. Huh. Is it toros, like bulls? Spring winds, more wordplay. So it's not about the wind blowing in the spring. Is it wind instruments that use springs somehow? Huh. I'm not sure. Squares. Is this nerds? I think so. What charges produce? What kind of charges? Financial charges or electrical charges? I'm not sure. What if this is some kind of instrument? Spring winds. They've got tickets to rides. This feels like it's about an amusement park. Rides. I don't know. No biggie, an equivalent phrase. Forget about it? It does end in it. There's a lot of options here. Don't fret it. Blanc du vins, tipsy in French. Oh my god, I've never seen this phrase before. Oh boy. Square meal, more wordplay. So it's not about a filling meal or substantial meal. I wonder if it's a meal that's in the shape of a square. There's a lot of options for that though. When Macbeth says, "Is this a dagger which I see before me?" Okay, well, that's kind of in the middle of the play, isn't it? It's got to be act, I guess 4 maybe. Let's see if that's right. Second, is that an aid? Kept in the loop in a way. Maybe that's BCC'd in an email. Square meal. It's not bread, is it? I mean, it's sort of in a square shape. Type leaning to the right. I guess they're talking about type on a page. That would be italic type. Nice. Strip. Is that denude? Yeah, that's a tricky one. Went down the drain, say. I wonder if they're being literal or figurative here. Italian pronoun that becomes a name by adding G. It's gotta be Luigi, right? Louis? Is that him or he? I'm not sure, there's so many Italian pronouns. Went down the drain. Live or live. It feels like it wants to be an E here. It's not emptied. Is it eddied? Like Goodwill Goods. Those are all donated. Nice. I wonder if it is eddied. I think that seems like a good answer. Hansel and Gretel setting. Doesn't that take place in a forest? It feels like it wants to end in land, doesn't it? Paradise of the Beat Generation. This feels like a hidden proper noun. Was there somebody named Sal Paradise? I want to say there was. Live. Or live. Maybe it's reside, yeah. They may be loose or tight. Loose ends, tight ends, yeah. Tricks. Is this pulling a prank on someone? R.O. That's interesting. Oh my god, what is this? Hansel and Gretel. Maybe it's a woodland. You don't usually hear it described in that context. That is very, very tricky. Oh, it's rooks. That's a word for tricking someone. Yeah, that's definitely a $5 word. Winner of 2 consecutive Best Actor Oscars. It's got to be Tom Hanks, right? No biggie. Don't sweat it. Nice. Yo-yos in a way. Are they talking about a toy or just something going up and down? Yo-yos. Ride 'em cowboy. I guess this could be Colts, right? We just had Colt on the puzzle yesterday. Walled? What in the world are they talking about? Walled. Is this not nerds? Could it be dorks instead? Could this be walks the dog? Because that's a yo-yo trick. Oh man, that's tricky. Okay, so this is dorks, I guess, instead of nerds. Spring winds. Huh. I still want it to be about a wind instrument. I'm not sure what it would be, though. What charges produce? Would it be debts? I'm not sure I love that answer, but let's look at these long downs. Ah, bliss, an equivalent phrase. It looks like it wants to end in sweet. That's sweet? That definitely doesn't fit. Is this an E? I guess it could be. Square meal. It was introduced at the Olympics in 1988. Oof, so this has got to be an event, right? Huh. I have no idea what this is. We should get going. Another equivalent phrase. It's that time? It's that time. Okay, so maybe instead of Act 4, this is Act 2. Square meal. Huh. Certain rocket engine. You could have a retro rocket, right? Oh boy. Do. Isn't this the word for two in French? Two wines? I have no idea. Square meal. Huh. Man, this is still not looking like anything. Well, they've got tickets to rides. I wonder if this is a place that sells tickets. It could be fairs, right? Man, that was hard to see. What could this be? Basketball? No. This F is interesting. Oh man. I wonder if we can maybe work up from just this letter here. Let's see if we can do that. Take some hits. Is this about boxing? Huh. It's a bad look. I really want this to be evil eye. Some bank deposits. Well, it's got to be plural, right? What kind of bank are we talking about? It's not a blood bank, is it? Snowmobile base. That should be skis, right? People. Huh. I mean, people could be a verb, like you're filling something with people. It seems kind of unlikely, though. Line after on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Is this wordplay? Huh. What are they talking about? I don't recognize this line. It feels like it might be a lyric from a song. Uh-oh, we have two S's here. Value. That seems like it should be asset? No, that's the wrong part of speech. Some bank deposits. Well, I guess this could be OVA if we're talking about an egg bank. So this probably does start with AS. Value. Man. Part of a disguise, maybe. This could be so many different things. Part of a mic check. Would it just be tap? Or 1, 2? There's some different options here. Bronzes say. Is this about tanning? Or is it about dipping something in bronze? Oof, man. Wallops. There's so many options here. Value. Is this going to be assess? You're giving something a value? Yeah. Look at all those S's. Oh my god. On a cold winter's night that was so deep. Line. What are they going on about? Take some hits. Is this about taking hits off of a bong? This could be smoke pot, right? Oh my god. So I guess this could be a toupee. That would be part of a disguise. Bronzes. They're not talking about bronze medals, are they? In the Olympics? Part of a mic check. Maybe it is tab. Oof, what is this? Wallops. What if this was 2? Part of 1, 2. If this was a W, that doesn't really help us, does it? Wallops. City nickname that includes its state's postal code. City nickname. Is that NOLA? Because that's in Louisiana, right? Oh my god. Okay, so maybe it is tab. This could be pastes. I think that's a way to describe hitting someone. This could be alloys. Bronze is an alloy. I think of copper and tin. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, is it Noel's? Okay, so this has got to be like a Christmas song, right? Oh my god. All right. People. Souls. Yeah, that's another word for people. All right. We got an S. That really does not help too much. Oh boy. Well, actually it does, because it's starting to look like it's table tennis. Nice. And a bento box would be a square meal. That is so tricky. I just want this to be an E. Entre deux vins. Yeah, so let's put that in. Spring winds. Is it cools? Spring winds? Why would it be cools? Huh. I wonder, is this an O? Ah, bliss. Huh. Boy, we really need to be able to build up through here. Spring winds. What if it was coils? And instead of this being winds, it's wines. Spring wines. Oh my god, what a brutal homograph. That is so tricky. I love it. Man, that is some really challenging cluing. Alright, so what? F-E-I-S. Ah, bliss. Life is sweet. There we go. Oh man, hopefully that helps up here. Run down. Decrepit? Yeah, so maybe it's not Moxie. Decrepit. That was very, very helpful. Threaten. That could be imperil. Okay, we're starting to make some progress here. Lemon or orange? Huh. Pluck. Is that verve? Yeah, that's kind of energy, right? Blackjack starter. So, is it some kind of card? Is it an up card? Is that right? Secret code. Is this about deodorant? I'm not sure. Scrum could be fidget. Sources of wisdom. Huh. Is it founts? A fount of wisdom? And this could be nerve, right? Okay, so that's founts. Oh, these are trees. Yeah. Both of these fruits come from trees. Okay. Acute, or the opposite of acute. Grave. So I guess if something is acute, it's pressing, it's serious, it's grave. And the opposite of an acute diacritical mark would be a grave diacritical mark. Oh my goodness, that was really, really tricky. So is this omerta? That's the code of secrecy that organized crime uses. Oh my god. And this is a tad, a touch. Phew. Oh my god, we finally finished this corner. All right, well, let's throw this A in there and see if that'll do it for us. All right, a Saturday puzzle in 30 minutes. Yes, this was a really good challenge. I think most of the difficulty on this puzzle was due to a lot of ambiguous cluing. Yeah, clues like pluck, or lemon or orange, or people. These all have a lot of plausible answers, so it's hard to put anything in until you get some crossing help, and that always slows down solving progress. But that's not to say there wasn't a lot of tricky cluing today. I thought this was pretty nice, secret code for omerta. This one was pretty cute too, ponying up for a deal, a horse trader. I think the clue of the puzzle has to be this one though, spring wines for coils. Yeah, homographs are always so tricky. Oh, so this ended up being a piano leg, because grand pianos only have 3 legs, and this was tagine. I think we have seen this once or twice before, I should have remembered that. And we also had this nice section of long answers intersecting in the center here. Walks the dog, table tennis, life is sweet, it's that time, don't sweat it. Yeah, a lot of nice colloquial language here. Alright, well, it's that time again, but I hope you enjoyed solving that very challenging Saturday puzzle with me. I'm gonna be coming back at you tomorrow for the nice long lazy Sunday solve, and I think that's gonna do it for now. Alright, I'll see you next time.